I just got back from the grocery store, so today I'm going to show you everything I bought. Alright, so it is grocery haul time. I'm really excited to show you what I bought at the grocery store today. I think I've got a nice mix of stuff here. I feel like I say that every single time. I guess I generally think I have a nice mix of things when I go to the grocery store. But before we get into everything, first off, I want to say welcome to a lot of you. I've had a lot of new people come to the channel here recently, which is really exciting. It's always nice to have more new people coming in to chat and hang out and discuss all the stuff we talk about on my channel, all the food and nutrition stuff. So I'm happy to have you here. And I just wanted to say welcome. I think a lot of you have come over from my vlog that I did of my BTS concert in Newark experience. So welcome to all the ARMY that are here. And I'm just happy to have you here. So I wanted to say hi and hello and officially welcome you to the channel. Now with these grocery hauls, if you are new here, what I like to do is just go through all the items kind of by category, and we're just going to work our way through everything that I have laid out here on the table. And I have a nice mix of, you know, produce items and packaged items, and I also have a little fun item. I like to save the fun items for the end, kind of the special items or the new to me items. I like to save those for the end, so stick around for that. But let's talk about produce first. So I have a little bit more produce here than normal because even though it's still farmers market season and I get a lot of my produce at the farmers market, I wasn't able to make it to my market this past weekend, and so I needed to get more stuff at the store. So this is going to be a little more produce than you're used to seeing in my hauls this time of year. So first thing I have, some mushrooms. Jason loves mushrooms. Jason is my husband, so I like to try to incorporate these into our meals fairly often because they are one of his favorites. I have a single solitary cucumber here because I needed it for a recipe, and it kind of pains me because I'm like, I know I could have gotten this at the farmer's market, but you got to do what you got to do. It's not about being perfect. It's just about making what works work. So I got that. I also got some grapes. This is not something that we keep all the time. I feel like it's something we buy seasonally. Again, it's more of like a winter thing or a fall thing. In the spring and summer when there's a lot of like berries and different fruits around, I don't really buy these as often. Let's see, let's go on next to this. I got some spring mix so we can have some salad this week. I've got everything kind of haphazardly piled up here, so I'm trying not to knock anything over. I also got some bananas. We go through a lot of bananas because Jason eats one every day for breakfast usually, and he might have a second one for a snack or something. So bananas are something that we go through a lot of in our house. I also got, I'm going to try not to knock the camera while I grab this, I got some lemons. This will mostly be used for flavoring things in recipes. Also, if I feel like my throat is feeling kind of funny, especially this time of year when the weather's changing, sometimes you can start to feel like, oh, am I getting a little sick or something? So I also put lemon in my tea a lot if that is the case. Oh, these are fun. So I got some Asian pears, and I have them in this bag. If you're not familiar with these bags, I will link them below the video. These are the Asian pears. So yummy. I'll link the bags. These are reusable produce bags. I love these. They're awesome because then you don't have to use the plastic ones at the store. You can wash them. The set that I got and that I'll have linked for you has an assortment of different sizes. So it's a nice combination of small ones and larger ones, which is really good because sometimes you need a smaller bag, sometimes you need a larger bag. And then if you want specific sizes, you can always go and buy extras. They also have sets of like one size if you find there's a size that you use more often. But I've really been liking these, and I've been using them for coming up on a year now. So they're still something I'm a fan of. I also got some avocados. Delicious. This is a 4-pack of avocados. In another one of those produce bags, I have, let me open it up, a red cabbage, purple cabbage, whatever you call it. I call it purple cabbage, but sometimes it's called red cabbage. So that'll be yummy. And I'll probably use that in a couple different meals because it is kind of big. What else? Oh, I also got some of these carrots. These are rainbow carrots. So in addition to the orange, we have some purple and yellow, some different colors in there, which is really fun. Carrots are something I always keep on hand just because they keep well in the fridge, but they're also something that a lot of times Jason will pack in his lunch to put in hummus, you know, as a side for his lunchbox. Okay, so that's all the produce stuff, and I do have a few produce items left over from a past farmer's market trip in the fridge that I'm going to be using for this week's meals as well. Okay, so we have some eggs. I got 2 dozen eggs. The store that I normally get eggs from, it's like a local grocer that carries eggs from local people, they shut down recently. It's not permanent, but like their building has had some flooding, and so they had to very abruptly shut down. So I'm not able to get stuff from them. So right now I'm just getting the Wegmans brand, whatever. Not my preference as far as eggs. I like to get something that's locally and I know more about what's going on there. You know, I have there's a little bit more transparency there, but again, we're not trying to be perfect, we're just working with what we have. And there are some people at my farmer's market who do eggs, so maybe I can try some of their stuff too. The egg vendors there have not been super consistent. We have people kind of rotating in and out, so I haven't really gotten settled with one, but maybe this is an opportunity to see what some of the people at the farmer's market are doing. I also got some yogurt. This is the Maple Hill Creamery plain whole milk yogurt. I like to get the big tubs of this, and then, you know, I can just add whatever flavors I want, whatever fruits or nuts or whatever. Also, I've got some milk. This is grass-fed whole milk from Organic Valley. So I got 2 of these. This is mostly for coffee and also for Jason's banana smoothie that he does in the mornings. Oh, we also have some cheese. This is some blue cheese. This is from Point Reyes Creamery. I really like their blue cheese. It's good stuff. And I like blue cheese in salad. So since we're doing salad one night this week, I got the cheese for that. Okay, now let's move on to another refrigerated item. This is the Wegmans brand hummus. They have these great family packs of hummus. You can of course make hummus if you want to, but I really like theirs a lot. Usually we get the roasted garlic, but they were out of that, so I got the roasted red pepper. Not my personal favorite, but Jason really likes the roasted red pepper too, and I don't mind it. It's fine. It's just not like my #1 fave. I like the garlic a little bit better, but that will work. I also got some stuff from the Wegmans olive bar, so you can't really see, but there are some olives down in there, and then I got some stuffed grape leaves, some dolmas on top, so that will be yummy for a snack or in addition to a meal when I want those. I love those. They're kind of like a special treat for me whenever I get those from the olive bar. They're so good. They're one of my favorite things. Okay, so that's kind of refrigerated stuff, and now we're moving on to more of the packaged goods. So we've got some coffee. This is from Blanchard's Roasting Company. They are a Virginia-based roaster, so they are semi-local to us, which I think is really cool that they carry their stuff in my Wegmans. This is their handshake blend, which is supposed to have notes of chocolate, caramelized fruit, and roasted nuts. So we really like this one. That's really good. I also got some cinnamon because we were out of cinnamon. I use that a lot in my yogurt when I do the plain yogurt. A lot of times I'll put cinnamon in there along with whatever fruit and other stuff I'm adding in. Jar of the Wegmans brand peanut butter. I love a lot of the Wegmans brand products. As you can see as I go through these grocery hauls, you know, I do most of my shopping at Wegmans, and a lot of their store brand stuff is good. I like it. I also got some salsa. This is the medium pace salsa. I have some tuna here. This is from Wild Planet. So I got a 4-pack of their tuna. This is mostly for salads. Sometimes we also make tuna salad with that. And it's always good just to have some canned tuna on hand if you like canned tuna, you know, in case you need something in a pinch. So I have that. Okay. Also, these kind of go together, so we'll talk about at the same time. Some whole wheat penne and some pasta sauce. I'm planning on making pasta this week, and so whenever I do that, I already have one of each of these in the pantry, but I like to keep one on hand. So if I'm making pasta, then I make sure to buy these to, you know, kind of stock back up, because this is just a good thing to have around all the time in the pantry, again, in case you need something in a pinch. If plans change or something happens, you need to make it to the store, it's good to have some pasta and some pasta sauce so you can make a meal. I got some sriracha too because we are getting low, and we use this a lot. Me and Jason both really like spicy food, so if you've watched any of my garden videos, you know we grow a lot of spicy peppers. Hot peppers are really doing well in the garden this year actually, and we also put a lot of hot sauce on our food, and I'm gonna be playing around with making my own hot sauce from some of the peppers from the garden. I don't know how it will work out or if it will be as good as this, but we're gonna try it and see what happens. I also got some rice noodles for stir fry. I have really found here lately, within like maybe the past 6 months or so, that if I'm doing stir fry, I really prefer doing noodles over rice. I don't know why, I just think it's a little bit more fun. And this is also what I use when I make drunken noodles. Now I don't have any plans for stir fry this week, but we don't have any of these on hand, and I think it's, again, this is a good thing to just have around so you can use it when you need it. So everything here is kind of standard stuff, but I did buy one really fun thing that I'm excited about, and I've never had this before, so you can let me know if you've had it before, what you think. So these are, they look so fun. They are banana choco pies. They're Korean and I've never had them, but they look fun. I've been trying to try more like international or specialty foods when I go to the store, just keep my eyes more open, because you know, sometimes you get in your routine and you're going through the store and you just kind of get what you get, which is fine, but I've been trying to like stop and open my eyes a little bit and see what's around, and especially because I've gotten more and more into BTS and Korean stuff because of them. I've been trying to pay more attention to the Korean products that are available in my store. So these are new. Like I said, I don't know what I'll think of them, so I can't give a recommendation, but I'm excited to try them. So they look like they're like kind of like a sandwich cookie thing with chocolate on the outside and then some sort of like marshmallow banana cream on the inside, and they kind of remind me of a moon pie, just the way they look on the package, maybe like a smaller version. I'm not even sure how big they are. Let's open this up and we can find out. 'Cause I can't tell. Oh, okay. So they're not as big as a moon pie, but I don't know, is that like a couple inches or something? About the size of my palm. So we'll see how they are, and I don't know if they're like soft like a moon pie or if they're crunchy. Like I said, I've never had them. If you have had them, let us know in the comments what you think, or if there's any other foods that I should try, either Korean foods or just foods that you like from a different culture, or maybe from your own if you live outside the US, because they do have some stuff at Wegmans. Wegmans has a pretty good arrangement, I think, of international foods. They have an Asian section, they have like a UK, Ireland section, they have like a Mexican section. They have a pretty good selection. So if there's something you think I should look out for, let me know. If I can't find it, maybe I'll still try to find it somewhere else, because I love trying new fun things. I love food, and so I always like trying new stuff. So if there's something that you think that I need to try, then definitely let me know about it. So that's what I got at the grocery store today. I hope you like seeing my haul. Let me know in the comments, what kind of stuff are you loving right now? Do you have any new things that you've been buying here lately that you've really been into? Or are any of the things that I bought today staples on your list as well? And if you happen to be new here and you want more healthy eating tips and nutrition info and videos like this one, then make sure that you subscribe, because eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle, it really doesn't have to be complicated, and I want to show you how to do it. And if you want to watch some more videos, I have a couple linked over here that you might like. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.